By now, you're probably sick of making stores and having to fill out these forms with just random stuff. And we're about to work on our API here where we're going to be able to search for stores. But in order for us to search for stuff, we need a whole bunch of data to actually search for. So, what I've done here, if we open up our package.json file, you'll know that there are a number of different scripts in here. And this might look a little bit different from what you have, depending on what all of the deployment stuff ends up being, but we do have ones called sample and blow it all away. And what sample will do is it's going to run a script called load sample data.js, and blow it all away will also do that, but it'll just delete everything. So let's open up that file and look at what we got here. So look at load sample data. And this is just a sort of quick and dirty script. It's not part of our application, which is why we need to do all of the requiring the environmental variables and requiring the connection to the database and whatnot. That's why it's outside of our application. But what this will do is it will load everything up, connect to our database, bring in our models, and then read the files from stores.json, reviews.json, and users.json. So if I open up stores.json, you'll see that this is just a whole bunch of data related to some sample stores, and the same will be with reviews and users. That will load them into some objects here. And then the function called load data is going to insert many stores, insert many reviews, and insert many users, from which we console log done, and we're done out of the thing. So that's what we've got so far, but we don't have reviews yet. So this isn't going to work just yet. So what I want you to do is to comment out a couple things so we can actually run this and stop having to input data manually. So go to our review here, comment that one out. That's 1. That one, 2, 3, 4. That's it, 4. So now how do we run this script? Well, we should be able to go back to our terminal here. I'm going to kill what I'm running right now with Control C. And then I'm going to run npm run sample. There we go. It worked. It loaded in. Don't worry about this deprecation error message. It's not something we ever have to worry about. And then we have this thumbs up done. And if you go back to your MongoDB Compass and click on stores and apply this, you'll see we now have 18 documents, and they are spread out all over the world. And if you look at your documents here, you're going to see that we've got all kinds of great stuff. And should be able to refresh our application. Oh, it doesn't work. Why? Because we have to start our app again. npm start, or bound start, npm start. And then refresh this sucker, and lots and lots and lots of data. Obviously, we're going to need to do the pagination bit pretty soon because we've got quite a bit going on here. And if you click on one of them, you should see all of the information. We can actually remove that real quick. Let's open up store.pug and take that dump out of there. Good. So we've got all of our data. You go to tags, you can see a whole bunch of different tags that are being pulled in. Family friendly, vegetarian, license. Good. So that was how we load a bunch of data. If you ever want to delete all of the data, you can run it. Just look at the readme.md, and you can run npm run blow it all away, and that will delete all of your data. As part of importing all of these users, I imported 3 extra users here, Wes, Debbie, and Bo. And if we look at our data here, go to users, you're going to see that there's a Randy, there's a Wesley. Those are the 2 we made. But now here's Bo, Debbie, and Wes, and they're all at example.com. So if you ever need to log in and log out as other people, their email addresses are in the readme.md, and their passwords are also. So it's Wes, Debbie, and Bo. Those are all the passwords for you to log in as those people. So we can try it real quick. Let's try log in as Debbie Downer. Log in. There we go. Now I'm logged in as Debbie Downer. So that's how you load a bunch of sample data. These images work because in the public uploads folder, when you clone this repo or downloaded it from GitHub, you'll notice that it came with a bunch of images already, and you can use those. Those are there because they are associated with some of the stores that we have uploaded. So that's our sample data. Now that we have it, let's move into getting the search up and running.